Good evening. Please stand as we welcome engineering alumnus and our 49th C.J. Mackenzie Distinguished Lecturer, Rob Dutton. In homage to the Scottish heritage of USask Engineering's first dean, Chalmers Jack, or C.J. Mackenzie, it is tradition for our C.J. Mackenzie Gala lecturer and honored guests to be bagpiped in. Please join me in welcoming our 2026 dignitaries and USask Engineering student bagpiper, Rowan Sargent Jenkins.
Good evening. On behalf of the University of Saskatchewan College of Engineering, we are very proud to welcome each of you to the 49th C.J. Mackenzie Gala.
Tonight, we have the honor of serving as your Emcees. My name is Caden Thiessen. I'm a third-year chemical engineering student, and I currently have the privilege of serving as president of the USask Chemical Engineering Student Society.
And my name is Olivia Maurice. I am a Denisoothene Vietnamese woman from English River First Nation and also a third-year student in chemical engineering. I also serve as this year's president of the ACES student chapter, which is a group supporting and advocating for Indigenous students in STEM. As our evening begins, we would like to welcome our honored guests, distinguished lecturer Rob Dutton, and his wife Narissa, Rob's parents, Marvin and Jane, Rob and Narissa's daughter, Allison, son Jack, and son-in-law Josh DeCorby, Elder Tim Eashappie, and his partner, Elder Kathleen Wapepa, the Honourable Ken Cheveldayoff, Minister of Advanced Education and MLA for Saskatoon-Willowgrove, the Honourable Sean Wilson, Minister of Sask Builds and Procurement and MLA for Kenora-Pelly, Honourable Jamie Martins, Provincial Secretary and MLA for Martinsville-Blairmore, MLA and USask engineering alumnus, Erica Ritchie. City of Saskatoon Councillor, Sino Timon. We are very happy to be joined by numerous past distinguished lecturers and great friends of the College of Engineering. June Verhelst, our 2023 CJ Mackenzie Distinguished Lecturer and Senior Vice President of Operations at Graham, tonight's presenting sponsor. Ron Graham, our 2012 Distinguished Lecturer, who is joined by his wife and USask alumna, Jane. Mike Marsh, our 2018 Distinguished Lecturer, and his wife, Maureen Marsh. And our 25th Distinguished Lecturer, Russ Renenberg.
We're also pleased to be joined by many senior leaders from across our university community, including President Vince Bruni-Bossio, Vice President University Relations Cheryl Hamelin, Associate Vice President Research Terry Fonstad, Associate Vice President Alumni and Strategic Engagement Chris Brown, Associate Vice President Development Kim Kroll-Goodwin, Associate Vice President Government Relations Sarah Daniels, Dean of Engineering Michael Bradley, and Undu Bak, Head of the Host Department of Chemical and Biological Engineering.
We also welcome all of the industry leaders, alumni, faculty, staff, and friends of the College of Engineering who have joined us here tonight. And of course, a big welcome to the 370 students who are here tonight.
As your Emcees, we are proud to be representing not only the discipline of chemical and biological engineering, but the student body at USask Engineering. Events like tonight remind us why we chose this profession, not just for the technical challenges, but for the people and community behind it.
Given the long tradition of this event, I feel very honored and lucky to be an MC for you tonight. The first gala was held in 1976. Dr. Mel Hussein and Dr. Joe Dobiak started an annual Distinguished Alumni Lecture Series in the College of Engineering. They wanted to have an event that would honor alumni who had reached significant level of achievements in the engineering profession. It eventually became known as the CJ Mackenzie Gala to honor our college's first dean, Chalmers Jack Mackenzie.
In addition to being the first dean of our college, CJ Mackenzie is known for designing and building Saskatoon's Broadway Bridge. This project provided jobs for unemployed workers during the Great Depression. CJ Mackenzie was also a leader in nuclear research in Canada and became the president of the National Research Council in 1944.
In 1984, the college adopted the Mackenzie dress tartan as its own. Tonight, we are wearing the tartan, as are many others, as seen here. This evening's celebrations are about recognizing engineering excellence from CJ Mackenzie to our distinguished lecturer and to all the engineers here in the audience. Together, we honor the engineers who truly are the engineers the world needs. And as students, we look to our alumni for inspiration, learning from their examples as we start our own journey in engineering.
Because of the long history of the gala and its significance to the college, we are grateful for our sponsors who make this evening possible. Thank you to our presenting sponsor, Graham, our gold sponsor, Aecon, and our silver sponsors, Co-op Refinery Complex, ADA Architecture, Peter Lucas Project Management, and Association of Professional Engineers and Geoscientists of Saskatchewan, also known as APEGS. Please join me in thanking them.
I would also like to acknowledge the utmost respect that we have for our elders and knowledge keepers here tonight. Joining us is Elder Tim Eashappie, who is from Carry the Kettle First Nation, and his wife, Elder Kathy Wapepa, from the Ho-Chunk Nation, located near where the Missouri River and the Big Sioux River meet. Tobacco is one of the 4 sacred medicines gifted to us by Creator, and it allows prayers and blessings to be shared with everyone's respective Creator. It is customary to offer tobacco to an elder as a symbol of gratitude and thankfulness for the knowledge that they share with us. This gesture is given directly from the heart, and I would like to formally welcome Elder Tim Eashappie and Elder Kathleen Wipepa to the stage.
Wow, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, all of you that were involved with raising such awesome children who have defied all odds by being here tonight. Thank you for guiding them and bringing them to a point where they make you so proud. So I was sitting in a green room and they were saying, do you remember what you said last year? Well, no, I don't. Got to remember, I'm a year older and a little bit losing my mind because my grandmother said, you notice when you're young, you remember everything. But as you age, you start to lose everything. Well, I'm not losing anything because I'm at the best event ever in Saskatoon. You. And I get to work with all the engineers and see them once a month, and I'm always so grateful to help them in whichever way I can. And I got to work with some bright people on a design for a powwow. How many of you have been to a powwow? Lots. So you see the designs of the arbors, right? Your kids have made an awesome arbor. And this I would like to see when it's done. I'm not going to tell you what it's going to look like, but it's beautiful because they listened to every word that I told them about what I see, the things that I would love to see in a community. And that's what they did. So on behalf of myself, I'd just like to say thank you for having me back here again. It's so awesome to see each and every one of you. And before we say my prayer, I want to turn it over to my wife, who will probably has some good things to tell the kids too, right? And so I'm so glad that you kept your kids coming to school every day and helping them every semester.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you to the College of Engineering for inviting us again this year. This is one of my favorite days of the year because we get to come here and the bagpipes. What? Yeah, I love that. And when we come, I always feel like we're a part of a big family. It's a big community of people who help each other the way that a family helps each other. We're not all perfect, but we still try to help one another. And in these times, it's very difficult. I have to look on the news and Facebook and see really difficult things happening to my relatives who still live in the States. And when I see that, I think, how can that happen? How can that happen? I never imagined that that would happen. But what I do know when I come here and I look around, I know that you have a different way of thinking. You have a way of thinking of solving anything that comes up. How do you solve that? How do you solve that? How can you take care of that? And that's maybe what makes it feel like a family, because in a family, we're always working together. So that's the important thing that I feel here. I feel that everybody in this room is saying, we can solve this. We can do this. We can take care of that. And it makes me feel less alone in the things that I'm worried about. And so I thank each and every one of you for teaching the students, for giving them the tools, the skills, the ideas, and for hearing their voice of the things that we need to solve even far into the future. I don't want to do AI. I don't want to. But then I didn't even want to get a new phone, so you can't go by what I'm doing. So I thank you for really looking into the future and looking for the things that we can solve. And if I can do just a little tiny bit of that with you and help you in any way, I'm happy to do so. Thank you for asking us, and I'm going to especially be grateful today for healing, because today is the first day that Tim is wearing 2 actual shoes since he broke his toe 6 weeks ago, and no crutches. So it's an exciting day for us. Thank you for sharing that with us.
So those are awesome words, right? And I won't go past that because I'll just mess it up. But on behalf of the alumni and all the teachers, all the professors that help our students each and every day, I would just like to say, help me out in your own way, because we know that there is a giver, that there is somebody above us who always guides us and helps us every day. And I tend to do that every day to make sure that I say thank you, that I get to walk upon Mother Earth another day, and I get to hear and see all the things that I need to before I move on to the next camp. And so I understand these important lessons that my grandfather and grandmother always told me. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, no matter what kind of trouble you're in, you could always say a prayer. And so that's what I'm going to ask you to do tonight. Help me out. Let's say a prayer for our students, for ourselves, and for all the people that need prayers. You got to remember, we're not the 51st state, nor will we ever be the 51st state. But we as Canadians, and that's what we are, we need to stand our ground and know that we are together. Just like at the university is built on many tribes, many people from all over. And I'm so grateful that they have an acceptance for all the people that are still coming. So I'm really grateful that we get to do this, and I thank the students for offering me tobacco to say a prayer. And to all of you, help me out in your own way. We'll pray together, and we'll do this in a good way to open that door for the graduates that are going to be coming up here in June. Oh my God, right? And for those that are still coming behind them, those 2nd and 3rd year students, oh my God, yeah. But we're all doing it together. So help me out. Let's do it together tonight. Let's pray together. Ha dewakantang miyak na wanani matogoshi kushine. Pidama ye wanani hahibine wanani oyati ne wanani. Wibazuk ne wanani niodang ne wanani pahawa chi ne wanani no pin ne. Akewana wichane wiane wanani wayawatanga wone. Nechine wanani pahane wanani nus Snakwaishni ne wanani nuhane wanani no pinne. There wanai tachane wanani Wichane, Wiane, Wanani, you speak here, ne, Wanani, Wichane, Wiane, Wanani, Wayawatango, Mijane, Wanani, Chantiwo, ne, Wanani, Wojak, ne, Wanani, Eashappie, ne, that Wanana Koriabine, Wanani, Chagakin, ne, Wanani, Matogashi, Kushi, ne, Wanani, Eashappie, Makune, Mie Matogashi, Wanani, Oshigiwo, ne, Wanani, Najo, ne, Wanani, Nam Coach, ne, Akawana, Wichane, Wiane, Wanani, Wayawatango, ne, Wanani, Tioba, ne, Wanani, Mani, ne, Wanani, Tahiho, ne, Tahiho, ne, Da Wanagi Chia, o Wanani, Amba, ne, Wanani, Omaka, ne, Wanani, Nabene, Paha, ne, Wanani, Gichia, o Wanani, Amba, ne, Ade, Ha, de Wakan Tang Miak, ne, Wanani, Matoga Shikushi, ne, Mishane, Wanani, Hahibi, ne, Wanani no pinne, wanani chantawone, wanani Eashappie, da wana chandine, wanani wiane, wanani wichane, wanani makune, wanani Eashappie, wanani wachegiabine, wanani hahibine. Pidama ae, wanani no hane, da wana Eashappie, wanani hahibine, matoga shikoshine, pidama ae, ho. Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Elder Tim and Elder Kathy, for sharing your knowledge with us and starting the evening in a good way. As mentioned earlier, we are pleased to have members of the Government of Saskatchewan here with us this evening. Please join me in welcoming the Honourable Ken Cheveldayoff, Minister of Advanced Education and MLA for Saskatoon-Willowgrove, to bring greetings.
Well, thank you, Olivia and Caden. You're doing an excellent job as our Emcees. How about a hand for the Emcees? To Elder Eashappie and Kathleen, thank you for opening tonight's events in a good way. Your words are always appreciated. It's a pleasure to be here with you this evening, and I'm joined by many friends and colleagues. I had an opportunity earlier to see Ron and Jane Graham and take a picture with them in front of their sign that said, Graham 100 years. I'm the longest serving MLA in the legislature, and I often say 100 years ago we did this, but this is really 100 years to celebrate, and it's great to see you here, and thank you for your involvement in the reception beforehand as well. President Vince Bruni-Bossio is here. We can call him a rookie for a few more days yet. He started January 1st. He's still in his first month, but a great friend with a great vision for our university. And President, it's great to see you and Vice President Cheryl and many others here as well. Simos Timon, the councillor for Ward 2, City of Saskatoon, always a hardworking councillor, is here representing the City of Saskatoon. It's great to see you. And colleagues from the legislature, Sean Wilson, the Minister of Sask Builds, and MLA Kenora Pelly. Sean, good to see you here. Jamie Martins, MLA for Martinsville Blairmore and the Provincial Secretary. And Erica Ritchie, alum of the College of Engineering and the MLA for Saskatoon-Nutana. It's great to see all of you. And the 370 students here. Give yourselves a hand as well. It's a pleasure to be here as Minister of Advanced Education and to be here on behalf of Premier Scott Moe and the Government of Saskatchewan for the C.J. Mackenzie Gala. I've attended in the past, and it's always a special night, and named after a former dean of the College of Engineering for the U of S, and very special. It's great to see our current dean here as well, Mike Bradley and his wife. I had a chance to talk to them earlier. Engineers play an essential role in strengthening our province and supporting communities around the world. Their work makes a tangible impact across critical sectors, driving innovation and research in healthcare, infrastructure, sustainable energy, agriculture, environmental stewardship, and mining. Whether it's building bridges, designing medical devices, or developing AI technology, engineers turn ideas into reality and help solve some of the world's most complex challenges. Tonight's CJ Mackenzie Gala gives us an opportunity to celebrate just a few examples of the incredible contributions engineers make to our province and our country each and every day. I would like to extend sincere thanks to the University of Saskatchewan's College of Engineering for hosting this evening's event, specifically the Department of Chemical and Biological Engineering for bringing us together. This is a wonderful opportunity for us to gather and celebrate this important discipline, and one that continues to shape our province, our industries, and our future. It's truly an honor to be among so many Saskatchewan's current and future innovators. Each and every one of you has contributed to our thriving province. In particular, I want to acknowledge this year's distinguished lecturer, Rob Dutton. As an alumnus of the College of Engineering, Rob has built his career driving innovation and growth at organizations across Canada. I still remember him from the football field, and we saw some pictures earlier, and I saw Coach Scott Flory here earlier, and Seth Hundeby and Riker Frank, so the football alum is well represented here tonight as well. Rob has held many leadership roles across Canada's energy sector over his impactful 3-decade-long career. His vast experience spans energy, power generation, and work in industrial sectors. Outside of this impressive career, Rob has also dedicated his time to coaching and mentoring young athletes, underscoring his leadership abilities and passion for inspiring the next generation. Congratulations, Rob, on your remarkable career and the incredible work you have done and continue to do. You truly deserve to join the College of Engineering Alumni Wall of Honor. I look forward to hearing more about your career and your insights during your remarks. Rob is just one of the University of Saskatchewan's incredible engineering alumni. Over the years, the College of Engineering has trained thousands of leaders and played a significant role in advancing research and innovation in Saskatchewan. Its graduates make important contributions to our province every day that support communities and improve quality of life for Saskatchewan citizens. Saskatchewan's need for engineers will only grow with the emerging opportunities such as nuclear energy moving to the forefront, and USask will continue to play a key role in making our province well-suited for the future. To the students here tonight, your passion and motivation to be what the world needs is inspiring. You have bright futures ahead, and your education will serve you well as you complete your studies and enter the workforce. I have only one ask, that you consider staying in Saskatchewan and growing your province. So again, on behalf of Premier Scott Moe, my MLA colleagues that are here this evening, and MLAs across Saskatchewan, thank you for making your province a better place. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister Cheveldayoff. We are also proud to share this evening with the wider USask community. I now invite our newest president of the University of Saskatchewan, Vince Bruni-Bossio, to bring greetings on behalf of the university.
Thanks.
Good evening, everyone. I'm honored to join you for the 49th annual CJ Mackenzie Gala in my new role as the president of the University of Saskatchewan. And wow, what a way to start in front of 700 people. The celebration is about people and partnerships that contribute to the impact of the College of Engineering and our great university. And it's wonderful to see so many of you here gathered to honor excellence, community, and the amazing accomplishments of one of the College of Engineering's most influential leaders. Thank you, Elder Tim and Elder Kathy. I want to thank you. You always teach us the importance of community, and you mentor us in how to build it. And it means a lot to me, and it means a lot to everybody here. Thank you. Thank you to our Emcees, Caden and Olivia. You're doing great. And in fact, wherever you are, I feel like I'm in good hands, so it's all good. Thank you to Honourable Cheveldayoff for your kind words. And thank you for being the partner that you are. It means a lot to me, and our relationship with the government means a lot to our whole university, so thank you. Thank you to the MLAs and our city councillor for being here tonight. I know your names have been mentioned over and over, so I will just say thank you. It means a lot to us that you're here. Same with the leadership team. You were all mentioned earlier, but it means a lot to me that we have leaders from the university here. It means a lot to me that we have leaders from the college here. Thank you for being here tonight and for your continued leadership at USask. A special call out to our engineering dean, Michael Bradley, wherever you are. Thank you for your exceptional work in leading the university. It means a lot, and I really enjoy working with you. Thank you. I want to take a moment to thank our presenting sponsors, Graham Construction. We're especially grateful to Ron and Jane Graham here tonight as Graham Construction celebrates a remarkable 100 years of leadership and innovation. Wow. Being 100 years old is something that I strive to be. As many of you know, Ron and Jane have been among the university's most dedicated champions for decades. They are USask's largest ever cumulative alumni donors. Their generosity has transformed our College of Engineering in profound ways, from supporting student scholarships to enhancing learning spaces to investing in initiatives that help educate the engineers the world needs. The vision and commitment have helped build opportunities across our whole campus and generations of students, and we are deeply grateful. Thank you, Ron and Jane. We're very excited to have June Verhelst here, Graham's Construction's Senior Vice President of Operations, speaking to us this evening. Thank you, June, for taking the time to celebrate with us. There you are. Thank you. Thank you to the many alumni and industry partners, along with our esteemed faculty, staff, and students in the room. Your continued engagement is a testament to the enduring strength of the USask engineering community, and it is your work that is the engine of this college and our university, so thank you. Tonight, we celebrate someone who embodies the very best of USask engineering. Our keynote speaker, Mr. Rob Dutton, represents the leadership, service, and innovation that define our engineering alumni. He is a 1993 engineer graduate, Husky Football Vanier Cup champion, and dedicated supporter of his alma mater. He is also a shining example of how USask engineers are shaping communities across Western Canada and beyond by being industry leaders, entrepreneurs, and community builders. I want to thank Rob and his wife Narissa for their recent visionary contribution of $750,000 to the Be What the World Needs campaign. Thank you. $500,000 of this gift will support the new Engineering Design Hub, which is also a collaborative space that will empower student innovation and hands-on learning. Rob, I'm really excited to hear what you have to say tonight, but thank you for all you do. It's alumni like you who make the College of Engineering one of the foundations of our university, a center for collaboration, innovation, and community impact. Thank you, and we're excited and honored to hear what you have to say. Before we go forward, I think it's important to note that tonight's event is a testament to our collective commitment to the College of Engineering and to our university. As the new president, I also want to say, I think this thing needs to be moved up a bit. I want to say that these are exciting times for the University of Saskatchewan. We continue to rise in international rankings, welcome record student enrollment, and celebrate extraordinary student achievements. For example, our students have received 6 Rhodes Scholars in the last 4 years, among them the 225 engineering graduate Colin Dick. It's an amazing accomplishment because they only choose 11 across Canada from 97 universities. Our researchers continue to push boundaries, and USask remains one of Canada's leading research-intensive medical doctoral universities. We are the only institution in the country with 4 national research centers located on campus. We attract outstanding students from 130 countries, and we have 27,000 students enrolled and 178,000 alumni across the globe. This momentum reflects the strength of our community and our shared commitment to building a future designed by excellence, innovation, and impact. To build on these successes, I will be leading a campus and community-wide engagement to develop a new strategic plan. Our focus in the plan will be to build on and reflect our strengths in the local context right here in Saskatchewan. Our international presence and reputation will be enhanced by telling the world about the great things we're doing in our province. At a time when we're facing changing political, social, and financial landscapes, when universities are being challenged to show the value they offer the world, our new strategy will demonstrate the tremendous value the University of Saskatchewan is bringing this city, province, and globe. This will be done by highlighting the amazing work of our faculty and students, highlighting the strong relationships we have with our local community, with industry and donors, and with governments, and by highlighting the strong values that guide everything we do. Tonight, together we will show the world we are the university we all need. And as we look ahead to the next chapter of the university's story, I want to express gratitude for all that we built together. I'm honored and privileged to be the president of this great university. I'm confident in our future because I know that our strengths here in Saskatchewan will support us to continue building the future of the College of Engineering and to have immense impact on this changing world as the University of Saskatchewan. Thank you all, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.
Oh, thank you, President Bruni-Bossio. As you guys heard, our presenting sponsor, Graham, has been a long-standing supporter of the gala. Please join me in welcoming to the stage June Verhelst, Senior Vice President Operations at Graham and 46th C.J. Mackenzie Distinguished Lecturer.
Thank you. On behalf of Graham, we're very proud to be the sponsor here at the C.J. Mackenzie Gala. And we want to extend our congratulations to celebrate our distinguished lecturer and alumni, Rob Dutton. And we're very proud to be here for that. We just want to say that our partnership with USask and with the College of Engineering goes back to 1932, when Ron Graham's dad actually went to U of S. And Ron himself went in 1962. And I think some of you on the football team know his history with the football team. And Jane was there, Jane Graham was there at the same time, and Jeff and his family have all followed in the footsteps. And so since that time, the engineers that U of S has produced have been in good care and have been integral to us delivering on our 100 years. And we're very excited for the next chapter in the province, which is where our roots are, and in the other regions with the new nuclear advancements and all the different things, all the different technologies. So I just want to say thank you to everybody for being our partner. And I want to say thank you to Dean Bradley and his team for letting us do a mini launch of our 100 years here. This is the first time that we're sort of cracking that out. And I just want to say that they were helped us with the partnership, and there's other events that we're sponsoring, and I just can't thank them enough. That partnership has been very integral to our success. So I'm going to ask him to roll the video, and congratulations again, Rob.
100 years ago, in the heart of Saskatchewan, our founders laid more than a business foundation. They laid the groundwork for a legacy. A legacy built by people who knew how to thrive in cold winters, on long roads and through tough jobs, and still show up the next day ready to do it again. From building schools, roads, and bridges to delivering critical infrastructure and industrial projects that fuel the world, our people are shaping communities, powering industries, and driving growth for generations. Working alongside our Indigenous partners, we're delivering meaningful projects across Saskatchewan, creating opportunities grounded in trust and shared success. Over the decades, we've grown new technologies, new markets, new ways of building, but the heart of who we are hasn't changed. We're still builders, problem solvers, your neighbors, and proud contributors to this province we call home. This milestone belongs to every person who showed up with commitment, integrity, and reliability. Those who put on the hard hat, laced up their boots, and built a company that stands tall a century later. As we celebrate Graham's centennial year, we look forward with the same spirit we started with. Grounded in Saskatchewan, driven by possibility, and ready to build the next 100 years. At Graham, we are defining a century.
Thank you, Ms. Verhelst. In celebration of our profession and college, it is only fitting to welcome our Dean of USask Engineering to the stage. Please help me in welcoming Dr. Michael Bradley.
Well, thank you, Caden and Olivia, for the kind introduction. And look, I'm just thrilled and absolutely pleased as punch to be here tonight for our 49th CJ Mackenzie Gala here on Treaty 6 territory and the homeland of the Métis. And it's wonderful to see so many familiar faces here tonight. And in particular, a special thank you to our elders, Tim and Kathy, for being here with us tonight and for bringing us such wonderful greetings that make us reflect on our past and our future together. Also very pleased to welcome Honourable Ken Cheveldayoff, and for his kind words, Honourable Sean Wilson, Honourable Jamie Martins, and MLA Erica Ritchie, all of whom I've had the pleasure to meet and all of whom are great boosters of our university and our College of Engineering. Also, new City of Saskatoon Councillor, newish Councillor, Senos Timon. Pleasure to have you here with us. And of course, our new President, Vince. Thank you, Vince, for those great words. I'm tremendously excited to be having a chance to work with you going forward on all the great things we're going to do together collectively at the university. It's great to have VP Cheryl Hamlin here with us as well. Thank you for being here, and all of our other senior leaders and dignitaries. And in particular, I want to thank our College of Engineering leadership. All of our department heads are here, our associate deans. Tremendous turnout there, so thank you all. And wonderful student turnout as well. This is just terrific. You know, 49, it's the 49th anniversary, and 49 is 7 squared. 7's a lucky number, so it's doubly lucky. And so, okay, that's kind of a math joke, but it's true. What did you expect? So very auspicious day. And the augurs are good, as Rob will appreciate, I think. And so in my role as Dean, one of the great privileges I have is really getting to meet with all of our alumni. I'm always amazed, honestly, at the diversity of people and the things that they've gone on to do with their engineering degrees. And so, you know, I'm humbled by that and the impact that our USask engineers have made and are continuing to make here in the province, across this country, and around the world. It's just spectacular. And one of the things that's amazing too is there's a real brand identification, if I can call it that. I mean, our alumni are deeply, deeply connected to their university and their College of Engineering. I'm always amazed by that as well. So I'm really humbled to be in this position now and have a chance to experience that every single day. Tonight's a real reflection of that connection, and so we're so proud to welcome hundreds of our alumni, students, faculty, government, and members of our broader community. And in particular, I want to say that we're joined tonight by quite a few past CJ Mackenzie lecturers, each of whom have helped to shape our USask engineering legacy. So joining us are Mike Marsh and his wife Maureen, June Verhelst, who just spoke and gave good words on behalf of Graham, Russ Renneberg, I know, is in the audience, and of course Ron and Jane. It's wonderful to see you here tonight. And I'm so proud to be able to now welcome our newest CJ Mackenzie lecturer, Rob Dutton, an accomplished engineer, business leader, mentor, and athlete. It's an absolute privilege to welcome Rob, his wife Narissa, his parents, and his son here at our table. It's fantastic. And the rest of his family as well. So thank you all for being here. And we're incredibly grateful to our sponsors for helping bring tonight to life. And thank you in particular to our presenting sponsor, Graham. And congratulations on 100 years in business. As you've seen from the video, it's quite a legacy, going back to the deep roots of the province, and it's fantastic to have so many members of the Graham team, including Ron and Jane, here with us tonight. Your continued support of our college is deeply appreciated. Also, I want to thank our gold sponsor, Aecon. It's fantastic to have them here, and we're going to be having a nice visit with them tomorrow when they come over to the college, so that's really great, and their support is much appreciated. And I also want to thank our silver sponsors, Peter Lucas Project Management, ADA Architecture, the Co-op Refinery Complex, and of course APEGS, the Association of Professional Engineers and Geoscientists of Saskatchewan. So over the last year, our college has continued to build momentum across our classrooms, our labs, and our broader community. Our engineers are tackling challenges like advancing next generation nuclear technologies, strengthening Canada's energy leadership through initiatives like the Canadian National Nuclear Energy Management School, or NEMS, and developing innovative solutions across health, agriculture, infrastructure, energy, and beyond. And we continue to strengthen our partnership with the International Atomic Energy Agency. I can't say much about it yet, but I will say for senior leaders in the audience today, mark your calendars for the week of June 8th through 13th. There's going to be something exciting happening here on our campus in our college at that time related to nuclear. Beyond creating research capacity, our students are excelling in the classroom and athletics. You'll see a couple of our student athletes up here on stage in a little bit, and leadership activities of various kinds. We've welcomed 2 new student groups in the college, the USask Robotics Club and the North American Young Generation in Nuclear. Celebrated 6 Husky athletic engineering students who were named Academic All-Canadians, which is no small achievement, and finally strengthened our community through student-first events like our hard hat ceremony in the fall. Our students continue to demonstrate the talent, curiosity, and ambition that USask engineers are known for. And I also want to thank something called the Engineering Advancement Trust. We have a number of members of that group here in the audience with us, and they'll be visiting the college tomorrow as well. The EAT, as it's known, is a terrific supporter of student activities and of equipment purchases within our college, and we're so grateful for their continued support. So thank you, all the EAT board members that are here tonight. Now, as our college continues to grow, it's very clear for anyone who's been in our building recently that we need modern spaces designed for how we teach, learn, and collaborate. And the IDEAS project encompasses strategic renovations and an expansion to the engineering building, which represents the future for our college. And that's been made possible by the extraordinary support of our alumni, our friends, our industry partners, and government. It's truly an exciting and energizing time for us in the engineering building. And thanks to the generosity of Nutrien and our other alumni, we're in the later stages of beginning to, well, actually we're well along in renovating our main lecture theater, room 1B71, for those of you who had the pleasure over the years to attend lectures in that hall. And so also in a few weeks, we're going to begin teaching in our newest second floor classroom. To our alumni, that's the space that used to be 2 computer labs. They've now been joined into a flexible student-centered classroom brought to life through the support of Sask Builds. So thank you, Minister Wilson, and we'll be happy to show you that very soon, and also all of our engineering alumni for their contributions to that. And as we finish those renovations, we're turning to our next and more ambitious goal, the IDEAS project, transforming the Hardy Lab into the Engineering Design Hub. Once that's complete, it'll be the largest hands-on engineering design space at any Canadian university, a place where creativity, collaboration, and applied learning come together. And that Design Hub is an ambitious $20 million project. I'm proud to say that nearly $9 million has already been raised thanks to the commitment of our engineering community and alumni, so we're close. And I want to extend a special thank you to Rob and Maurice Dutton for their generosity and leadership in this next phase. Within the Engineering Design Hub, there will be a Rob or R. Dutton student team garage providing a dedicated home for one of our student design teams, many of which you saw tonight at the showcase at the back of the room. So we're incredibly grateful to our alumni, our government partners, and the organizations who have been our champions within this project. Your leadership has inspired others, encouraging them to get involved and give. And so thank you for the time, talent, and generosity. We have been able to do more and do it better than we could ever have done on our own. The support behind the IDEAS building, our newly renovated teaching spaces, and the future of the future Engineering Design Hub will be felt for years to come. And because of that support, what was once aspirational is now becoming possible. So in closing, and I know I'm the only thing standing between you and dinner, so I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for joining us to celebrate our college, our profession, and the remarkable achievements of alumnus and 49th CJ Mackenzie lecturer Rob Dutton. I also want to give out a call out a special thanks to Tamara Kerlik-Kolowatiuk, Rebecca Schweikart, and Ashley Drozda for their hard work in planning tonight's gala. And thank you to Dr. Undu Baik, our head of chemical and biological engineering, and Dr. Richard Evans, a professor in that department, for your support and guidance on behalf of the host department of chemical engineering. Thank you all once again. Please enjoy the meal and the rest of your evening.
Thank you, Dean Bradley. We are now ready to begin this evening's dinner service. Wait staff will begin bringing out the salad course momentarily. Please remain seated at your tables and get ready to enjoy a 5-course delicious meal. And for those of you who have requested an alternate meal, please alert your server at this time.
There's also a complimentary bottle of wine at your table, and additional bottles can be purchased at the bar. Engineers are known for optimization, so please plan accordingly. After dinner, we will proceed with the remaining portion of the evening featuring our distinguished lecturer, Rob Dutton.